Hooray! It's Christmas! And what else would we make but the Santa?
Ho! How are you gonna do that?
Easy! But first, let's make a work drawing.
Close up the box and glue down the flaps before we start. Now we can draw. Imagine turning a cardboard box into Santa Claus. He needs 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, beard, ears, a Santa hat, arms and hands, a belt, a long jacket, and boots.
First, we move the drawing onto the box one side at a time. Place on front.
Start off by drawing 2 big round eyes, looking slightly to one side. A long nose, a big mouth behind the long nose. Look, this Santa's only got 1 tooth. Then draw a line by his eyes. This will be the bottom of his Santa hat. Next, draw a beard below his nose. And further down, a belt. I'm using a ruler to get the lines nice and straight. Draw a belt buckle halfway across so his trousers don't fall down. Now, draw some more lines to make his furry Santa jacket. And at the very bottom, draw his pants and boots. Don't forget the rest of the box. It's Santa's body, so we must draw on all sides. Boots, belt, hat, the works. On top, draw the rest of Santa's hat. Don't forget the bubble. Now you're ready to use a thick marker pen to draw over your pencil lines. This makes it easier to keep track of things when you paint old Mr. Claus. It's always wise to start with a pencil, so you can try things out, make changes, and so on. Then, when you're happy with your pencil drawing, go over it with your marker pen. If you don't have one, just use a brush dipped in paint.
Your royal boldness! You're transforming the box into Santa by sheer magic!
Thanks, my smelly old cardboard.
Paint!
And now we can paint it up. Let's start with white.
Santa is red, so I've mixed the thick and strong color with acrylic paint. You can buy this at most hobby and art shops. Acrylic paint can be mixed with water, but when it's dry, it's waterproof. So Santa will be just fine if you spill a drink on him. Use some white for the eyes. And black for his belt. Here's one that I painted earlier. That's the first step done, and he's starting to look pretty good. Next, we'll continue with his beard. White, of course. Use a wide brush here, because it's such a big beard. But be careful at the edges. Make a bright yellow mixture and paint on some details. His belt buckle, the buttons, boot buckles, and his eyes. When you mix the yellow with the white, Santa's eyes shine like headlights. Check out this one with dry paint. It looks great! Now we need to fix any of the lines we might have painted over. Use a marker pen or a brush dipped in paint. Finally, some details, like the texture on the edge of the Santa hat.
Add!
Then it's time to cut out and add the parts. We start with the arms. Get a piece of cardboard. We need 2 arms with hands on the ends. Don't forget the fluffy cuffs on his jacket. We also need a pair of toe caps for his boots. When you have drawn the lines in pencil, go over them with a thick marker pen. Cut them out and they are ready to paint. I'm using the same colors I used before. Red on his arms, white for the furry bits, black for the toe caps, and finally a warm pink color for his hands. Now we are ready to cut. And now we have a fun Santa to play with. But if you want a bigger challenge, you continue to...
Cut!
Get an adult to help you. Cut along these lines. Then fold them out. First the ear and the beard on one side. Then the other. Next, the nose. And finally, the bubble hat on top. Now it's glue time. Squirt some glue on the back of the toe caps. Put them underneath Santa. Get them just right, then press down so they stick in place. Now for the arms. Pop some glue on the side and press on. Do the same with the other arm. It can be good to use a few pieces of sticky tape to hold the arms in place while you wait for the glue to dry. Here's one I finished earlier.
Whoa, ho, 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 ho. It's Christmas! Applause, everybody!
Let's watch it again. First, draw Santa on the box one side at a time. First with pencil, then with a marker pen. Next, paint him with Santa colors. Red, white, black, pink and yellow. Now draw, cut and paint his arms and feet. Then cut and fold out his ears, chin, nose and hat. Finally, glue on the boots and arms. Woohoo! Santa! You can also turn Santa into a gift box to put under the Christmas tree. Cut a line around the top of his head and remove the cardboard. Put the gift in his hands and glue on some cardboard inside for support. Then fill him up with gifts. A Hey, Box, give me some more ideas.
Sure! How about using the same techniques to make other cool Santas, such as this sleeping Santa, or this strange big-headed Quasimodo Santa, or this whopping mad blue frozen granite Santa. Merry Christmas!
There are thousands of ways you can box yourself. Just use your imagination.